Like the president. What the fuck is wrong with our country, bro? Every Thanksgiving, we pardon a turkey. Like, what the fuck? Who does
We
that
did
shit?
part the turkey.
This one, no, this one can chill. This one go
This
live in
one,
the
this
White
one doesn't
House.
have to get. This
Wasn't
one doesn't
there
have to
was a
die.
movie about that. Fucking, what was that chicken movie called? What's up, guys? Welcome back to AnyBuddies podcast. This is episode 6. We again have missed a week, but it's okay, cause don't interrupt me.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Not sorry.
So let's just get right into this, boys. Again, going with the Walmart Chronicles, the Chronicles of Walmart. I went to Walmart with my boys, and my boy was shit. He told me he had to go shit, right, and I couldn't find him walking around. So I thought he was in the bathroom, and I went into the bathroom, and Imagine Dragons was playing, and I was singing
Already
it.
a bad
I
sign.
walk in the bathroom, I'm like, thunder, feel the thunder, lightning never thunder, and I was just sitting there singing it for like 30 seconds, and you know, I've talked about this on the podcast. We printed out more pictures of our teachers' asses. I actually got our principal's ass. I got a pic of that. So I got some rare trading cards right now. Yes, I'll tell you about that. But I was sitting there looking at the pictures, and I walked in. I was about to slide a picture down under the fucking stall because I could tell there was somebody, but I didn't like register the shoes or anything. I just assumed it was him in there. So I was like sitting there looking at the pictures. I didn't even look up to look through because I was like, oh, I'm gonna look through the crack. And I was just looking through the pictures because, you know, there's like a crack in like the door and shit. So I was just sitting there cycling through the pictures, just laughing, looking at them. I was going, thunder, for the thunder. Then I look through the crack, and there's a Walmart employee sitting there on the John, and he goes, and stands up. I'm like, oh, fuck. Oh, boy. Zoink, Scoob. And I fucking bolt out of there. I'm just like, holy shit. I just like sexually assaulted that man. I was standing there for like a minute and a half staring. He could see my shoes. I was basically at the fucking door. Just standing there. I'm like, bro, I gotta take my shoes off. I gotta change my identity. I gotta run. And I see Landon. I'm like, Landon, you won't believe what just happened. I'm sitting there laughing for like 3 minutes. We were laughing for like 5 minutes about this shit together. This is the worst shit, bro. I was sweating. My balls were sweating. I was like, man, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here. And I fucked with that employee before too. Like, he knows who I am. Like, he's gonna tell Scott. He's like, yo, you know that kid that always comes in with that other kid who's really, really like rude and shit and disruptive or whatever. And they were like, yeah, he was just standing in front of the fucking stall staring at me.
Like, I just have to say, like, how, like, that's incredibly menacing.
It really is. I like just sitting there singing a song, cycling through pictures. Like, that's some Jeffrey Dahmer type shit, bro. Party hardy. Let's just take some pictures.
You really, like, if I was in that scenario, I'd assume you were finna fucking bust in there and take a picture of him sitting there.
I don't know how to explain it. I'd be like, I thought you were my friend. I'm like, why would you do that to your friend? I'm like, I have no idea, man. I have no idea. Because I expected to look through the crack and see Landon sitting there smiling and giggling. Fucking having a good old time sitting on the John.
You just thought he wouldn't say anything that whole time?
Yeah, I know. He didn't even, he just, like, all he said was,
You could tell that man was uncomfortable.
Oh, for sure. But we didn't make eye contact either. If we made eye contact, that'd be horrible. He just like looked down.
Well, no kidding.
I would have cried. That would have been
An
awful.
ant response.
But yeah, so with the pictures of the asses, I got them distributed through my entire school. I made some trading cards. So now I have pictures of like 10 or 12 teachers, and I got the principal's ass. And there was
That's big.
Yeah.
That's rare.
I printed out a picture of one of my friends shirtless. That one's out there. So hopefully now everyone's got like pictures of our teachers' asses in their rooms hung up. I had my other friend distribute them because I thought I had too much heat on me, like someone's gonna snitch. Because, you know, I was just like walking around the classroom showing them. I just like stand there with the teacher's ass. Like I would be in the class, like the one who had to substitute in, the teacher wasn't there, and I had the teacher's ass that was supposed to be in there, but there was a sub for, and they were all like, "Whose ass is that?" I'm like, "You'll never guess." They're like, "Bro, please let me have that one. Let me have that one." I'm like, "Only one per person. One per person."
You have to regulate the trade of your own cards.
I have to print out some more, but only if I get more good pictures, cause like.
How much does that even cost at Walmart to print them out?
It's so cheap. It was like $5 for like 30 pictures.
That's big.
I know, and also like you don't have to pay for it because the pictures get printed out before you have to pay for them. Like I thought you'd have to go to like the thing with a receipt and then get it scanned. And the funny thing is Scott has rung me up both the times I've done it. So every time, he's seen ass, and he just has to ignore it. I'm like, he's like, you back with the ass again? I'm like, yep. He's like, I don't even want to know. Don't even want to know. I'm like, you have no idea.
The worst thing is that's a very Scott thing to say.
You don't even want to know. You just don't want to know.
That is so funny.
I just bought a new pair of shoes. They're Nike Dunk Lows. They're the coconut milks. They're so sexy. I'm gonna get so many more girls now. And I'm gonna.
How many more do you need?
Yeah, right.
I have 3 pairs of Jordans, and like Air Maxes, but they're like so fucked. Like they used to look nice, but now because I've been wearing them to work, they're like a different color. Like
I was referring to the hose.
Oh.
Not the shoes.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how many more hoes do you need, man?
Realistically, I don't have that many. Like, I have like I there, you know what I mean? Like, it's hard to explain. They're hoes, but I'm not invested in them. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Go into that.
Fortnite Battle Pass. Hong Seyo from the Squid Game.
Go on.
I'm
Squid Gaming? Bro.
Huh.
You know what you have to talk about.
What do I have to talk? Oh, yeah. So, polls are not dope. Polls are not in the AnyBuddies podcast list of approval. Polls are the worst thing ever created.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, considering that we know what happened and everybody else doesn't.
Most people know. They were like, at school, they thought I was dead. They were like, "You okay, bro?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm chilling."
How many people did you, like, you just went over and just, like, told everybody immediately and just went,
No,
yeah.
they just find out.
How?
I have no idea. Like, teachers were, like, freaking out. My friends were like, Drake, Mrs. Fuck, almost said her name. I almost said her name. Mrs. Woman, Mrs. Teacher was, like, so scared. She was like, she was like, my one friend was like, yeah, Mrs. Science Teacher was so scared. She said that you were her favorite biology student. So I was pretty. It was pretty nice to know that people care about you. You know, like, that's a good feeling. You know.
Seeing how Drake has not said it yet, he crashed his car into a pole.
I crashed my car into a pole driving to school. There's a infamous road that's in our area that's like really bad. We live in an area where there's a lot of deer. So at night, if you're driving on it, you'll at least see one deer, like 90% of the time or more.
Facts.
Like my one friend, he just hit a deer. Another kid hit a deer. The deer literally jumped into his windshield. Like the deer.
Awesome.
No, because he had a nice car, and now it's fucked. Now his insurance rates are gonna go through the roof, just like mine are. I have to pay like $250 a month. It's crazy. That's why I need to get a new job and stop working at Pizza Slut. I'm gonna go to letter. You guys know what I'm talking about. Triple letters.
Not the K variety though, but let's be clear.
Not of the K variety.
I thought that you were talking about JLG for a second. But so let me tell the story. So I was driving to school, and there's this one hella sharp turn, like really sharp turn. It's like a little bit in town. There's like a couple houses nearby, So I'm coming off the turn, and in the car I had a Sebring. The Sebring was old. It had like 170,000 miles on it, and it would always lean to the right. There's something wrong with the steering. And if you didn't pay attention, you would just kind of like veer off to the right side of the road. Like it wasn't too bad, but it was like enough that you had to like always be holding it to the left. A lot of cars are like that. So I was coming off the turn, and I was just vibing to some Kanye West. I think it was No Child Left Behind. I was like, No child left behind. No child left behind. Here we go stacking me up. Never forget all the memories. Sitting my shit by my cup. Bam! You know, some shit like that. It was like it was funny because it was like Hallelujah, Hallelujah, God save me, and I slammed into a fucking pole. But so I started reading to the right, and there's a pole that's like 6 inches off from the white line. Like it is so fucking close. And I smacked my right front side off of it, and I swerved. I tried to I was like, before I hit, because I could notice I was going to the right. I tried to correct it, so I hit the pole and then came back around and slapped with my ass and knocked my fucking tail light off. Like it's not off, but the glass shattered. So the airbags went off. I was probably honestly, maybe around 50. Maybe around 50. Like I was definitely speeding because I like to race towards school.
Oh my god. I like to race back from your place at night.
Yeah.
Oh god.
No, I have a thing on my phone. I have all my times when I get back home from school. I think my quickest is 3:15. It takes
Really?
like 5 minutes to get out of the parking lot at school. So I am bolting home. I don't do that much anymore because after the accident I'm trying to stay safe, you know. But it's the road that we're talking about, you can fly off some of the hills. Like if you're going 80 miles an hour, you will literally fly. Like you will go off the ground.
That's facts. I've done that. I've done that.
No, everybody who's drove on that road has done it. You have to do it at least once. I haven't gone past.
Just saying that
yet.
conveniently has a fucking leak in his car.
Okay, see,
Okay, alright, whoa.
I could do that with my car and be safe. You will fucking die. That car is a piece of shit. I have a nice car now. That's why I won't do it. But I could do it if I wanted to. You're driving a shit box. You're driving a POS. It is insane that you have so much money saved up and you're driving that.
Yeah.
I know.
Because I don't want to have to pay for a new car.
You have that much money because you don't have a nice car. It's
yeah, exactly. Yeah. I don't want to have to pay for a new car.
No, but since I have a nicer car than you, I'm allowed to make fun of you for it. But then you can come back. Well, you can come back at me and make fun of me for only having $150 in my bank account right now.
That is kind of an L for you.
Yeah, but I did just buy a $4,000 car, so.
Yet again, an L, really.
It's I didn't I wanted to be like you. I didn't want to buy a new car. The Sebring was fine, but I do love my new car. It is so much nicer.
But I'm just more curious that how did you end up hitting the pole? Did you just stop paying attention?
Well, I basically I wasn't paying enough attention. Like I said. I was veering to the right. And I just
what'd you were your eyes on the road, man?
I have many people tell me that I have ADHD, and it's hard for me to focus when I'm driving. I'll just be staring at my steering wheel sometimes. I'll just be looking in the rearview mirror for way too long. I think I was doing one of those things. I'm never gonna self-diagnose myself, but I was definitely not paying enough attention there. People are Drake, you had to be on your phone. I'm never on my phone when I'm driving. I just do not pay enough attention.
That's true. He puts his phone in his glove box.
Yeah.
Not glove box, the thing next to him.
I don't ever text and drive or snap and drive or anything. I'm just listening to music.
Yeah.
I literally tuck this shit away because it'll fall on the floor and I fucking hate grabbing it.
I wish I could do that, but with my speaker.
Your car is so fucking funny, bro. That's why there was when me and my dad were car shopping, because I pay for my car. It's not daddy's money. I pay for my insurance and I'm paying it off, but he helped me find a car. There was this '97 Lincoln. It was really really nice. Mm-hmm. It had 79,000 miles on it, but it didn't have airbags. It was that old, and I just got in a car wreck. So I'm I probably need airbags. So that car was just too old. I was I looked up YouTube videos. It didn't have an aux cord. The stereo was bad, and it's just I could not drive that old of a car. Like I would have to buy a whole new system for it, and that's just money I don't want to spend when I already just have to. I have to pay insurance and bills and all that shit. Like I'm not buying any upgrades for my car anytime soon, especially not on pizza slut money. You know.
My brother in Christ literally went. I looked up a YouTube video. It doesn't have an aux cord. Don't want it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like it didn't have Bluetooth and have aux. Like that's what, it's just this is the truth. Like I'm not gonna sit there with a fucking speaker and a tire and rust and cracked fucking interior like your car is.
That's a W.
No. You see, my car is a 2006. It's a 2006 Chevy Impala. The interior is really in perfect condition. It's got a V6 in it. The paint is perfect. Like it's in such good condition, bro.
Okay.
It's crazy. Like my one friend who goes to school drives the same car as me, but it's a 2016, and hers is in worse condition than mine is. Like mine is in such good condition. It's a 3.5 liter engine, bro, and that small of a car. It's crazy. That's the same engine in a Mustang.
I'm glad you clarified, because yet again, I know nothing about cars.
Yeah, basically it's on the Mustang level. Well, there's like the high-end Mustangs will have like a V8. Well, actually, did you see on my story?
Which one?
It was the V8 engine joke.
One.
I put the V8 drink on top of the engine and was like the V6 wasn't enough. It wasn't big enough. You seen that? Did you see it? You didn't see that.
Not.
Did you see it?
I haven't.
Oh well, I posted it like 2 or 3 days ago. I went to Walmart just for that joke. Well, I didn't go to Walmart just for that joke, but that was like why I bought the juice. The juice is actually good. It's pomegranate blueberry. V8, if you want to sponsor this, you guys actually make good juice. And I used to always drink your strawberry banana smoothie. You guys made some great shit. You guys used to sell it at Dollar General, but you stopped, and that's really pissing me off. Tyler, back me up here. Why are
what you said?
selling drinks to your store anymore? I want the smoothie back. Bring the smoothie back.
You were probably like the main person buying it.
I bought all of them. Like anytime they were in stock, I'd buy like 3 or 4 of them. They'd go down. I would literally go to my room with the entire jug and chug it. I love like thick drinks, like the consistency of cum.
Yo!
Like thick drinks are so fucking satisfying.
Why?
I don't know.
Like
I like my drink to be thick. Like I get a craving for a thick drink.
Like how often do you drink thick drinks?
Probably maybe like 3 times a week, like as much as I can. Like if I go to Sheetz, I'll get a thick drink.
Like normally speaking, what is your thick drink of choice?
Probably a smoothie.
Because like I can't say I ever go out of my way and just go, thick drink, yeah.
Like if a drink's thick, if they made a thick coffee, like coffee is a little bit more thick than regular drinks. That's why I like coffee. It's a little bit thicker. I like my shit thick, like a BBW Latina. But yeah, I drive a Chevy Impala. Chevy's where it's at, boys. You gotta go get yourself a Chevy. Chevy, sponsor us, please. You guys remember those really stupid Chevy commercials? They were like not paid actors, real people and shit.
I mean, a lot of car companies do that, yeah.
Yeah, but I think Chevy started that shit. But yeah, I would be one of them paid actors that are real people. Like, wow, Chevy is great. Yeah, the reason I bought
Chevy.
The reason why we didn't save the Sebring is because it was like like at most we could get for it at perfect condition was like $1,000, and both the airbags went off, the windshield was cracked, the fucking front right side was all fucked. I missed the bumper, and a piece of the frame went into the tire, so the tire was probably popped, or at least like the rubber was fucked. So basically, I have to buy new tires, a new light, a new frame, fucking a new windshield. 2 airbags. If the airbags go off, then it's just fucked. It's like $2,500 for an airbag, and like the windshield.
No way.
Yes. And the smell of an airbag is crazy. Like it is so stinky. I'm like, what the fuck?
Okay, now wait. So let's run this back really quickly.
All
I
right.
want the like timeline. So like you wake up, right?
Yeah.
What time you get up?
What the fuck does this have to do with anything?
No,
bro?
I want a timeline. No,
Okay,
no, run
alright.
me down here. Hold
So,
on.
My alarm goes off at 6:30.
Okay.
Well, actually, let's start from before that. I have a dream about me wrecking my car. So that's
Ain't no
actually true.
way.
Actually have a lot of those dreams where like I'm just veering off to the left side of the road, and I just like ram into a car head on. But this one was, I was with my friend and he was fucking around, and then we went into traffic and I hit a car head on, but somehow I swerved and missed it. So it wasn't like any situation that was similar to what happened, but it was still a car wreck.
Mm-hmm.
But so I wake up 6:30, alarm goes off. I probably just I get on my phone, check the weather, see what messages I get, text some hoes, see what percent I'm
You
at.
get a lot of messages at night.
At night, yeah.
Oh.
You know I'm really bad at
Lucrative.
Snapchat. Like I just do not respond to anybody's snaps unless like you're a female that I find attractive or like you're one of my close friends. Like most people will be on their phones constantly just snapping like acquaintances or like kind of close friends. But I don't do that. It's really
I
hard.
have like 3 or
'cause-
4 people that I actually snap.
Yeah, which I'm one of
Realistically.
them. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that. Yet again,
Mhm.
you are one of them.
Because I
Yes.
send streaks just to like keep a connection with people. Anyway, we're going off topic. Like what the fuck's
Yeah,
wrong with me?
you run it back, because
I'm-
more.
6:30
importantly,
alarm goes off.
No,
you
no,
wake
wait.
up.
Let me preface. I more or less want a rundown of your entire day that day. Like, because
Okay.
obviously you go from like I don't know like what time you like decide to leave, but it's like 6:45 or like 7.
Here, let me.
Not even.
So I get in my car around like 7:10, and I usually get to school around 7:30. And I get in my car, I go left, I go right at the intersection, I go up, I hit the right on the road. There's anybody can fucking make that impossible.
This is a series of lefts and right. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
And then I'm going on the road, and I usually speed like around like 60. It's a 45 area, but everybody speeds for that. 60 on that road is like average. Like if you're going 60, there'll be nobody going 45. So like speeding there is probably like 80 or 70. So 60 is normal. So I'm going 60. I'll usually kick it up to 70 if I'm feeling cool. And going through I'm going up towards the turn, and a car goes through it. I'm like, man, I could go faster than that car through here. Like, I can probably just like go into the yellow a little bit. So I try to bang it, and I'm like not paying attention. Like, I'm a good driver. Nothing will happen. Like, yeah, I got my hubris, my Achilles heel.
hubris?
You know.
Mhm.
So like, I like that word, hubris. I've been saying that like a lot. I've been
Hubris?
saying that a couple times recently. Hubris.
I say that all the time.
I hit the pole, and I'm like, oh shit! And somebody who goes to my school comes up behind me, and is like, I think this is his mom's car probably. It's like some weird like green like shit, like not a shit box. It's like a green boxy car, like a smart car looking ass, like GTA smart car looking ass. He's like, oh shit, you good? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm pissed though. My car's fucked. And he's like checking out like the tank, and the antifreeze is leaking out, and I'm like, oh, I'm fucked. Now I put
I
on my
relate to that
phone
one.
to call my. Josh has an infamous leak in his antifreeze, which is funny as fuck. He's eventually
Hey,
gonna
man.
fuck up his engine for that.
Not my problem.
Do you smell it? Like when it sprays on your
Yes!
engine?
Oh, it smelled. It smells.
It should be smoking.
No,
Maybe your
Josh was
car
being
is
careful.
built in a way.
Oh,
He was
dude.
watching the temperature gauge
I
the
will
whole
let
time.
you know.
Yeah, the temperature
On the
gauge,
way
yeah.
back, Tyler, to my place, I floored it at like 85. You could tell the car was losing power, man.
Wait. 85 is flooring it?
For me,
Bro, if I go like halfway, like 75% of the way down, I'll be like at 100.
good lord.
Yeah, my car is like quick as shit. It's so fucking
Like,
fast.
more importantly, do you
It's a
like?
sleeper.
Do you actually hit the jumps?
No, not anymore. I haven't hit one in that car.
Dang.
Like I'll go 60 to 45 on the jumps. Like not like probably 50 on the jumps. Like, I do not want to fuck up the bottom of that car or anything. Like, I'm keeping that for, like, at least 5 years or some shit. Like, I'll be going to college in that car. So, friend pulls up, and then buses are going by. They're, like, trying to go around. I'm, like, waving them off, going on. And a lady pulls up, and it's like, you guys all right? You all right? What happened? I'm like, oh, I think I hit the pole over there. I wasn't paying enough attention. Like, I don't know what happened. I don't know how I hit the fucking pole. And she's like, are you okay? And then she's like, the most important thing is you're okay. I'm like, yeah, well, no, it's not. I have to go to work, and my car's fucked. I can't drive to school. I gotta ride the bus. And shit sucks. Like, what? At least you're okay. You know, it doesn't kill you, makes you stronger. I'm like, this bitch just ain't Disney.
Oh,
Ain't Disney.
I hate people that do that.
It ain't Disney, bitch. And she's like, grab my arm. She's like, are you okay? Are you okay? I'm like, bitch, does it look like I'm okay? I'm fine as shit. Look at my C-ring, though. It's fucked. Look at my goddamn C-ring. Like, that's
she just wanted to feel good.
That's like
she's like, oh, I helped him. I helped him.
Oh, but
I'm a hero.
I was looking at her, and I could tell she's familiar. And then after, like, at the end, before me and my dad left, when we finally came, she told me she was the middle school nurse. So I was like, that's who the fuck you are. So it does make sense.
No way, dude. Seriously?
Yeah, I was like, her face looks so fucking familiar. And she's like, bro, she fucks me up, bro. She's like,
now I have to ask her about that. Are you kidding me?
We're not gonna say anything like that like talk shit on her, right? You're just gonna be like, just gonna say, you know, like the kid that, you know, you're friends with.
Yeah,
him.
I have to ask about this. You kidding me?
You don't like say that I'm talking shit about her or anything.
What?
That'd be weird. That's all I'm saying. Like, I'm goofing on her, but that's all. Like,
well, yeah, but you know, I had to ask her.
And then a neighbor came down and was like, "Yo, did you hit the pole?" I was like, "Yeah," and he was like, "Yeah, 4 people have hit that pole before you did." And I'm like, "Well, I made it 5." He's like, "Yeah, I expected that to happen." I'm like, how old are you? I'm like, 18. He's like, "Yes, that'll happen.
Yes,
it's happened to everybody." So he was actually cool, but then she was just kind of being annoying. But I was grateful that she stopped and was like, you know, making sure everything was all right. Like, there was a lot of people who were stopping, making sure I was all right. But yeah, she actually was waiting there for me. But I think she just wanted to not get to go to work. You know, she wanted an excuse.
Yeah, that's probably the case.
She's like, yeah, I saw a student, so I had to stop. You know, can't go to work if a student's hurt. I'm like, no, you definitely can. Every bus is going by.
Did you go to school that day?
No, I didn't, because me and my dad had to go, like, deal with, like, the fucking getting in the car, like, picked up by the fucking, what the fuck is it called? By tow truck. By fucking tomato. by the Mater tow truck. Mater? Mater. Mater. So I call my dad, and she's like, "You have anyone to call?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm trying to call my dad, but you won't stop talking to me." That's what I was thinking. She's like, "Are you gonna call anybody?" I'm like, "Yeah, but like you won't stop, so I don't have an option to, because I have to respond to you in words." You fat bitch. Josh, you gotta show her this podcast clip. So
sure
I call my dad. Well. She was kind of being condescending. She was like, "Are you gonna call anyone?" I'm like, "Yes, I'm going to call someone." And then I'm like, "Yeah, I gotta call my dad." And I call my dad, and he's like 45 minutes away because he's up in he works out of town. So it's gonna take a while for him to get there. So she's just waiting until my dad gets there. And
like, hold on, what did your dad have to say about this?
He wasn't too mad. He was just, because, you know, it was a shit box. It was not like he paid anything to get me that car, or I paid anything, or there's any upgrades to it or anything like that. And in like the way that it happened, like if I was fucking around with my friends and like we were racing each other or some dumb shit that I would do like that, it was just an honest mistake, you know. And I called him right away and told him what happened. So it was like nothing he could really be mad at. And like he got in a car accident at 16. Like that would kind of be hypocritical for him to be like, "How are you so dumb? You hit a pole." Like, he literally ran into a ditch with his Camaro that his fucking dad bought him. Like, his dad bought him a fucking 68 or 70 Camaro. Like, it was a nice-ass fucking car.
Well, Tyler was telling me, you really took that one on the chin. Like, you took that really well.
Who, my dad?
Yeah.
Yeah, he really did. He really did. Like, he didn't like, freak out or anything. Like, yeah, it was cool. But I didn't think he was going to be mad, you know. because I like we both understood the situation. But yeah, then after that, she was like, "Are you gonna call the cops?" I'm like, "What?"
The cops?
And she's like, "Well, you hit the pole. You know, you're on the side of the road." I'm like, "My ass end is on like the barely on the road, bitch. You're on the road, not me. You're the one blocking traffic coming through the left side. Like, what you mean? You're the one who's parked on the fucking floor on the road." She's like, "Well, you gotta move your car." I'm like, "Well, I could just move the car." I didn't say that. I was like, "No, why should I call? I gotta call the cops." I could just like, are you sure I have to call the cops? Because I don't want to call the cops and get a fine or anything like that. Like, I could just move the shit off the road, like, you know, just keep it low key like most people do around our town. She's like, "No, we should call the cops." And she's like, "Do you know how to do that?" I'm like, "Oh my god."
I
So,
cannot believe she wanted to
she
call
was
the
like,
cops.
I was like, we don't have to call the cops. And she's like, "Here, let me just call Mr. Bosch for you, and he'll get in contact with one of the officers."
Huh?
I'm like,
Dude. For real?
"Yeah." I'm like, "Fuck. Why are you setting me up for failure, man? My insurance rate is going to be fucked now. Why are you doing this? I already have to buy a new car. I already have to get gas. I already do all this shit. I already have to pay for my fucking parking pass I'm going to have to buy. I already have to fucking pay for all this shit. And now you want me to fucking pay for a fine? What is wrong with you, woman? What is wrong with your fucking brain? Who hurt you? Was it me? Did I hit you? No, I hit the fucking ball."
I will say, I think she wasn't in the right because technically you did hit like a pole, which is, you know,
Yeah,
state property.
of course she was in the right, but it's just like, is it her pole? Was that pole her boyfriend? Did she know that pole since birth? Like,
Yeah,
is that
but
her
you would have
favorite
gotten more
pole?
trouble if you didn't call the
No,
cops.
no, I
Jake.
wouldn't
Wait,
have. I literally
like,
wouldn't
I've
have.
never. Yet again, I've never been in this situation because, you know, I'm
Yeah,
a
that's how
practical
it
man.
is. Like, you just like assume it's so quick and easy to do all this shit, but it's like actually a whole fucking process. But
But
yeah,
it's like, I don't know if you have to call the cops for that.
you technically
Do
do,
you?
and you should call a state cop so they can make sure everything's all right, because they have to fill out paperwork for this stuff. But if somebody gets hurt or you get in a car accident with somebody, then cops are immediately called. Like, that is like one of the first things that are called. The cops, the insurance companies, and the cops. But because I didn't hurt nobody, I wasn't hurt. The only thing that was damaged was the car, and the pole was already fucked because 4 people already hit it before me. Like, the pole was already in bad condition. Like, it was already cracked and shit like that. So it was like a damaged pole got even more damaged. Nobody's gonna notice it. I'm just gonna kick the debris and put it in my car or kick it off to the side of into the ditch that's right beside the road. So that's why there was an opportunity not to call the cops, for nobody to get in trouble, for no fines, for no insurance rates to go up. But she apparently just had too much hate in her heart and wanted to fuck with my life and make it really hard for me until I'm 24, when my insurance rates will finally go down.
Wow.
Yeah. So she low-key fucked me up, but it's alright. It's not like I'm gonna like go into debt for it. I'm just gonna have to pay more money every month. Like, I make $800 or some shit a month. I can pay $250. It's just I can buy less clothes and shoes and buy less black tar heroin. You know, I'm just
True.
gonna start selling my body on OnlyFans.
You know, I've heard that's a pretty good thing to do nowadays.
Yeah. When your insurance rates go up, your OnlyFans goes up.
Tyler, you know a lot about that one, you know.
What?
Why would I?
Tyler's got an OnlyFans, he has to.
Yeah, with that big ass and them fat titties. Oh yeah.
Definitely.
Oh yeah. With them big saggy juicy balls. wait. Aren't you brothers?
Hey,
Wait.
yo?
Yo.
Huh?
Family therapy. Boom. Ba-dum. Boom. Everybody
you
know
mad quiet
about that
this
one.
one,
Everybody
you know?
know about that one.
I mean, Drake's just been taking the spotlight. I mean, I've just been listening.
You could give some insight.
Yeah.
No, I don't have any. I mean, I would have said
Josh,
something.
do you want to hear more about the story or no?
Absolutely. Are you kidding me?
Dad,
You are the driving force for this episode.
I have more to talk about than the car though. But
I mean, yeah.
But there's a little bit more. So we got, then the cop comes. I talked to him. We get the paperwork sorted out. He was pretty cool. He asked me if I had any like expensive shit in my car because we were gonna get it towed. He was like, "You got any firearms?" I'm like, "Yeah, I got a gun on me." I pull it out. It's a fucking Nerf gun. He chuckles. He's like, "Yeah, I got something. Like, I got some expensive stuff." I have my Versace cologne in there too, so I had to get that. So I pull out with my Nerf blaster, my Versace cologne, and my phone case. And then he calls a towing company, which is not the one I was planning on calling because my dad knows one and I know them because they fixed the Sebring before and they do it for real cheap. I could probably get that for like around $100, but then the towing company was probably like around $500 to do that shit. I don't know why it's so expensive to do that. Like, what are you paying for? Like, what's just the gas? Like, that's literally it. It's not that hard to tow a fucking car. It took like 30 seconds for them to get it off the road onto the car. Like, I don't know.
True.
They're really raping people of money right now. It's
Well,
insane.
they've always done that.
I know. Plus, I gotta pay taxes. So I only got like $400 for the car
Well,
anyway.
Drake, whoa, hey.
What's that?
Remember, you don't have to pay taxes.
You know, that sounded like a pretty sweet deal right now. Just not paying taxes. Like, what's the downside? I really don't see one.
Yeah, you don't have to pay taxes.
Tyler, how often do you pay taxes? Taxes. Do you pay taxes?
Yeah, every paycheck I pay taxes. Yeah.
What if you just don't?
Well, I don't have an option to not because
Yeah.
you'd immediately be recorded to the IRS pretty much. If you said
you were supposed to put your tips in with how much you get paid, so like your tips will go towards taxes, but a lot of waitresses will just lie about how many tips they got, so they won't have to pay any taxes.
That's huge.
Yeah, my ex did that. So, if anybody wants to, yeah, I'm gonna report that woman for tax fraud. Yeah, so that's gonna bite her in the ass here soon when all of our fans who are police members hear about that one. I'm like, yeah, we got Drake's back.
You gotta hit it.
We gotta get that. We gotta get that hoe for tax fraud.
Exactly.
That'd be so funny. Seeing my ex in the newspaper for tax fraud. Local woman.
She stole like $50.
No, it's a lot more than that. Trust me. It was
damn. She got a lot of tips.
Oh yeah. Like she made a lot of money doing that shit. Like probably around like $4,000 in tips.
No way.
Yeah, just on like she would have probably had to pay like a couple grand to the government for how many tips she got.
$4,000.
The thing is, this is why people call me a dickhead for not tipping a lot or not even tipping. But like I know how much a cook gets paid compared to a waitress. Like I have worked as a cook at 2 places and the waitresses have always made more money than me. Every single place. And if there are tips to the cooks, the people who actually make the food and are actually back there doing like really tough work, like we're I'm not saying that waiters and waitresses don't do like they aren't doing anything, but they aren't doing what cooks are doing. Like what they do is they go out and say hi and act all cute and sweet and be like, "How was your day?" Hebba-dabba-daboo. And they get tipped for bringing out soda and the food that they didn't cook, they didn't make, they didn't clean any of the dishes, they didn't do anything besides carry it 40 feet to their table and sit it there. And then they get paid all the money. And the worst thing that happens to them is getting yelled at and blamed for the food. Which if you're getting paid for $20 for bringing food to people, you're gonna get yelled at for it. Like they say, like, good service. What's that mean? You just walk up every 5 minutes and be like, "How is everything?" That's all you do.
True.
But with a cook, it's a stressful situation. You're back there. You're getting like there's been days where there's hundreds of orders coming in, or like there's been like times where it's like 4 hours long of straight orders that you have to keep up with, make sure everything's in line. You're making the right thing, and people are satisfied, and you're making it correctly. You have to do that for 4 hours straight until you even get a break. And they get to sit down. They get to talk to people. They get to be in an air-conditioned room. We're back there with a fucking huge-ass oven right behind our asses, fucking sweating, yelling at each other. Nobody can hear each other. It's like a fucking jungle in there. Like, why am I getting paid minimum wage and they're getting paid $2.25 an hour plus tips when their tips, like the waitresses there, we don't even get a lot of business. They get paid like $100 a night sometimes. That's more than I make in like 3 days. That's insane. And I get like on a good night, I'll get like $15 on tips. Crazy. Crazy.
That
And
is
like
kinda nutty,
places
yeah.
that are busy, like Denny's. My friends who work at Denny's make insane amount of money. My one coworker who works at I think it's Ed's. I think it's Ed's. Was it Bob Evans? Bob Evans. That's what it is. I works at Bob Evans. He tells me that he makes $100 a night working there.
Dude.
$100 a night, average. So a heavy night would be like 200. And people call people. That's the fucking thing. People are the culture around here. Like you have to tip. Tipping like lower than 10% is criminal. Like that's like, oh, you're an asshole. You have to, and everybody will tip for the table. Like if you got like oh, you go out with your friends, everybody tips for their meal. That's like $40, $40 fucking dollars. That's more than making 2 hours, and you're tipping, and you're working like 3 or 4 tables at once. You're getting like 40 here, 20 here. If you get an asshole, you're still getting paid $5. It's like that's like how much I make after taxes in an hour. It's one table, and plus you're getting paid hourly too. And at Pizza Hut, if you're a cook / waiter, you get paid $4 instead of $2. That's an insane amount of money. Insane amount of money. It's pissing me off, and I get called a dickhead. It's scuffed. It's scuffed. Like there's a reason waiters and then they don't even pay taxes. There's a reason why they get paid.
I never even knew that.
Yeah, I know. And nobody knows this because nobody has worked in a restaurant and nobody has ever cooked before. We do nasty shit. I scrape grease off the goddamn floor. At the other place I worked at, it was even worse. I was cleaning the fucking floor on my hands and knees where nobody's fucking cleaned for months. It's like rotted vegetables. And then waitresses will complain about fucking picking up like sticky cups and shit. Do you know what I fucking do with my hands? Unspeakable things with my hands. I just grab the fucking piles of gross shit all the goddamn time with my bare hands and don't even react because I'm a goddamn cook and that's what you have to fucking do.
Do you at least wash your hands afterwards?
Well, yeah, we always wash our hands. When I wash our hands when I come in, I wash my hands after the bathroom.
I was just checking.
Of course I wash my hands. I'm not a
just making sure.
Not a fiend.
I'm not a fiend. I'm not a menace. Sorry, that was weird. I didn't mean to say that. But anyway, waitresses have it a lot better than what you think you do. And they are not doing, like, for what they get paid, their job is not worth that. And then if somebody's a waitress, like, I was talking to my teacher about that, because she used to be a waitress. She was a waitress for 9 years. And she was saying, oh, you don't understand, you were never a waitress. I'm like, I do fucking, I've seen what you do. I know what you do. I could do what you do. You don't do what I do.
You ain't special.
You ain't special. All I'm saying.
Oh God.
But yeah.
Oh God. That's like, just the fact that you can completely get away with untaxable tips.
Yeah, because it's hard to track tips. Like it's all on
Well, yeah, true. But like,
it's all in
just the fact
cash.
that you're
You
able
already
to do that.
you already got the money. You just lie.
That's lucrative.
Like my ex-girlfriend, she did the math on it. She was
It's
making
like selling crack.
She was making $17 an hour on average. Just by tips. 17.
Damn.
So that's more than
pretty
managers, that's more than cooks, that's more than dishwashers. They are getting paid the most for a job that is not hard at all. If you want an easy job, and if you're good at talking to people, and you have a little cute, fake, fucking giggly personality, go fucking do that shit. Like me, I'm too much of an asshole. Like I will not be like, yo, what's up? What do you want? That's all I'll say. What you want? Huh? You want food, fatty? Huh? What you want? I can't do that. I can't do it. It's not in my blood. I can't just sit there and fake. It would kill me. Be like, oh yeah, that's so interesting. Wow, your kid looks so cute. Wow, that's so great. Like it's not hard. I just don't want to do it. It's like we gotta get off this topic.
I could never
We've been
do
on
that.
this topic for way too long.
Yeah, we have.
All right. I'll pitch in. You know, this is technically a stolen topic, but I've been wanting to ask you just in general, Drake.
Yeah.
Would you kill baby Hitler?
Yeah.
Of course you would.
Well,
And
Well, do we need background for this?
no.
Because I feel like adding background to this would make a whole lot of sense.
Okay.
It's not necessary. Drake's answer was immediate. It wouldn't matter.
I mean, okay.
The more interesting one, would you, in a zombie apocalypse, how willing are you to just, like, murder people?
Pretty willing. Well, why would I murder people though?
Just take their stuff mainly. You know, be the general bad guy. Like in The Walking Dead, would you be the good guys or the bad guys?
I don't really think I would.
You wouldn't be
Well,
the bad guy?
No, I don't think so. Because it's like, it's a survival situation. So I don't know. I've never been in like a survival situation like that.
Yeah. So the exact question was, would you walk over next door, murder your neighbor, and take all their shit?
Just for greed?
Kinda, yeah, I guess.
Because it's like, if I'm starving.
It's preventative.
And I'm dying. And I see like a
You're not
campsite,
starving yet.
and the dude's sleeping. And like, I could just walk up and shoot him right in the back of the head. And he's got this like pot of beans cooking. And like he has like a gun right next to him. Like, man, I need to get them beans. I need them beans, boy.
Just me and Josh were talking. Me and Josh would definitely be the bad guys.
Yeah, I don't think you guys would though.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I do not think you could kill anyone.
Why?
You just don't have it in you.
What do you mean by that?
I could never see you killing anybody, Josh.
Explain.
I just don't. Like, you have a wild personality. Like, you have some insane shit you say.
Well, this is a zombie apocalypse scenario. They're not like normal.
The way that I see
yeah, of course, I would not kill somebody. But if
like,
I was in a zombie
speaking,
apocalypse,
yes.
I would.
But like in a zombie apocalypse,
It's survival
right?
of the
like,
fittest, Tyler.
Exactly, and that's why I'm blasting
fittest?
people. No, but my gun can be.
Yeah, but it's like, how many days could you go without eating? Or like, how
That's what
how
I'm
many
suggesting.
miles could you run a day?
That's what I'm
You're going
suggesting.
to have to be on the move constantly. Like, your gun can't do that.
No, I'm just saying, like, the more people I kill and just take their shit, the less I have to worry about
It's probably
that.
safer to walk than drive.
Some ways, because I mean, in a zombie apocalypse, like, if you're in your car, you're invincible.
I guess so.
To the
But
zombies.
it'd be really hard to get gas. Like, super hard.
Yeah.
Like, I guess, like, so, like, where we live, would it be smarter to go to a more populated area?
Overall, it wouldn't be, because there'd be more zombies and more people.
Is that how it works? Like, the more, like, it's like an outbreak?
Yeah, because the more people there are, the more zombies there are.
Gotcha. So, like, we live
it's just
in, like,
The
a
Walking
town,
Dead.
but not, like, in a dense, like, it's a dense town, but there's not a lot of people. So, like,
we're in a prime area for zombie apocalypse scenario.
But we live in a place that would be pretty easy to defend.
Yeah, especially seeing how there's a bunch of hills. So if there were zombies, they'd like generally just go on the road.
Yeah, we could just go to the woods.
Yeah.
We could find like a tree stand. Like there's hundreds of those around.
Exactly.
Find a cabin.
And there's the gas station just down the road. Yeah. As well.
Which one? You mean because it's not just down the road. Like that's a pretty.
I mean, yeah, it's a bit of ways, but it's not super far.
It's uphill. And then downhill.
Well, coming back it is, yeah.
Well, coming towards it is.
But yeah.
It's not as uphill, but like that one hill is ginormous.
But no, I think I'd definitely like kill people.
I would definitely.
I'm the same way.
First thing I would do is sound off my didge. Like if I was killing somebody, I'd have to sound off my didge, my warm coat.
You have to have honor.
I would definitely be the shirtless dude with war paint on, like with a gun strapped to me.
Well, okay. The way that I see it, right, is the moment news breaks of like the zombie apocalypse like actually being a thing, and it's like
I think people would be excited at first. They're like, "Bro, let's go! I'm gonna be the MC. Like, let's go."
Well, no, I'm just saying the moment that it happens, the world becomes like morally gray in a sense.
Yeah, because
it's like a large scale situation that
like,
everybody's
when it comes down to it, the most important thing to people is themselves. You know.
Exactly.
When there's
That's
no
why
laws,
I don't want to risk it.
There's no laws. There's no rules. There's no reason not to do the things anymore. And you need to survive. Like there are monsters roaming around that could find you, eat you, and kill your entire family and yourself. It's like, and there's no like stores are gonna be closed. They're not gonna be stocked anymore. Like everything's going to go bad. Like all like the really sustainable nutrients. Like of course Twinkies will be there, but like how are you gonna start out with Twinkies? Like everything, like meat's gonna go bad. Like all that shit's gonna go bad. You can't keep that shit like frozen forever. Like electricity's gonna shut off. You're gonna need a way to find food to eat quickly and sustain yourself. You're gonna have to grow gardens and shit and grow your own food eventually. Like, so stores are not gonna keep food for not for a while. Like, you're gonna have like fucking granola bars and shit, but that won't keep. Like me and Tyler, we don't have any survival shit. Like, if our electricity shut off, we're fucked. Like, we can't cook. We're fucked. Or everything goes.
I mean, that's most people.
Yeah, like we don't have like a hot plate or anything we could just like make ourselves. Like, do you remember how to make a fire, Tyler? I know how to make a fire. Do you know how to make a fire?
I mean, as long as you got a lighter.
I at least know the basics of how to make a fire.
As long as you have a lighter, it's fine.
That's true.
But yeah, I know all the steps. I know. I'm not stupid. I know you can't just use raw wood to light a fire. You need kindling first.
With like a way to start fire, like the one where it's the string and the stick and you run the string down.
Yeah.
You know, like.
But that's kind of hard.
It's not too hard. You can do it.
I mean,
you can do it with flint if you can find flint.
I mean, we've never successfully done it. We've tried so many times.
We have.
I don't think we have. I do not. We were fucking kids, just sitting out in
Tyler,
fucking woods.
I have done it before. I have done it. You might not have done it, and you might not have been there, but I've done it.
I see.
I have vivid memories of doing it. I remember Mom got mad at me one time because I started a fire. She's like, Drake, why'd you start a fire? I was like, I don't fucking know. The one time we found 2 pieces of flint and we started a fire with it. We sparked them up and started a fire. I don't know if you were there for that one, but we were doing that shit.
I don't think it was.
I was slamming the rocks and I'm like, oh, it's making sparks. We're going to make a fire. I'm like, holy shit, we actually made a fire. We've done it this time.
I only remember us being dumb kids and not understanding yet that flint existed and just trying it with normal rocks.
Yeah, we did also.
That's what I remember.
Because I
never remember doing it successfully.
I tried to hit like just 2 rocks together, like trying to make sparks, and this time it actually worked. They were actually flint rocks. And these were good rocks. And I do know what flint looks like now. I've played Minecraft.
It's like a darker color. Yeah, it's
like Minecraft.
He has played Minecraft. Like, Tyler, we have all of the experience with zombie games. We've played Dead Island, Dead Island 2, Dead Island Riptide. We know what to do, bro.
Is it bad to mention that I'm scared of zombies?
What do you mean? Have you seen one in IRL?
Okay, so, yet again, this is a common thing for Tyler. I will admit. He was afraid to play Dying Light 1 by himself.
When I was a kid, I was afraid of that. Like, I was afraid to play Dead Island by myself.
But it was no. But we're talking like current Tyler.
Yeah, Tyler, that's weird. Like, video games are not scary.
The screams are spooky, man. I don't know what to tell you.
I used to be so afraid of Minecraft as a kid. I don't know if everyone else was like that. Like, you know, like the Tetris effect, where like you see Tetris, like you like imagine like them fitting together. Like, you guys ever have the Tetris effect?
The blocks.
Yeah, like I used to play Tetris competitively. Like, I actually won some money.
No
I have a credit card. I was actually really fucking good at Tetris.
Seriously?
Like, I was like 50th.
I remember that. You were like, how can we get a credit card? And I was like, I don't know how we can get a fucking credit card. Like, I don't know.
Need a debit card. But actually, I should get back into it because I was actually really good. Like, I was like, I think it was like 50, top 50. I was top 50 at one point in like the northeast region, northeastern, some shit like that. But yeah, I was like really good at Tetris. It was I forget what mode it was, but it was like quick mode or like, you know, it was like blitz or some shit like that. And it was like 90 seconds or some shit. It was like really fast, and like the blocks would go gray if you didn't like get your shit, and you had to like, delete the blocks. I forget how it was. But like, it was like 10th grade. It was like 2 or 3 years ago. So it was a long time. I'm sorry if I don't remember everything. Tetris community. But I was really good at Tetris. And there was like events, and you could win money off of them. And I made some money, but I had no way to cash it out. So it was like $40 that I won. Because it was like if you were top 50, it was like $5. If you were like one first place, it was like $100. So it was like that much amount of money, unless it was like a crazy event. But yeah, so I got Tetris effect because I would play it constantly on my phone, and like you would like look at some shit, and like oh, a block would fit perfectly here. Like if you looked at like a bookshelf or something, like it would like fit right there, you know, or like I look at my keyboard, like look at your keyboard, like, oh bro, the purple piece with like the juts coming out. Oh, that would fit so good there. Like you just like that. I had that effect with Minecraft. I look in a dark spot and I would imagine a cave there. I had the Minecraft effect. I was like, holy fuck, I'm tripping right now. It's like 4th or 5th grade.
That sounds just like a straight like schizophrenia thing.
Do I have schizophrenia?
You might have schizophrenia.
Nah, that's normal. It's normal. Nah, I swear it's normal.
It's definitely not schizophrenia.
It's definitely. It'd be funny if I had schizophrenia. I would make some really good art pieces if I had schizophrenia.
Dude, I would too. I'd be a wizard.
I asked my friend one time, like, bro, you ever like try to give yourself schizophrenia? Like, that'd be kind of cool. Like, you'd make such good art.
It's definitely not
cool. You could make like, really good music. Like Kanye is bipolar. He's bipolar, and he makes amazing art.
You hear he wants to do something with the Jews again or something?
Oh, White Lives Matter. How do you guys feel about that?
So.
Oh, Drake, did you hear about?
Rundown?
Trying to skip past white power.
No, do you know about Tyler? But Kanye posted. He makes White Lives Matter T-shirts. I don't know if he makes them, but he's wearing them.
Yeah, I did hear about that. I was about to mention another Kanye thing. Did you hear about how he straight up doxed where his kids go to school because he wants them to go to his school?
No. I heard about that.
Did you hear about that?
No,
yeah, he straight up his ex-wife was like, they're not going to your fucking school.
Yeah,
like he has like this
School of Ye or something.
Yeah, whatever it's called. And he straight up was like, yeah, they go to this school.
Like
was this like one of them like things where he posted like text, and it was in the text?
On Twitter.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Instagram?
No, it was public.
It was on Twitter.
Well, Instagram.
Sure
What do you mean?
I think it was. Huh?
No, like what Kanye does on Instagram is he'll post text logs, like chats, like text messages. Just saying shit.
I don't know. It could have been something like that, but he publicly put it out there. Like, anyone can see where his kids go to school.
It was so funny. Kanye, it was a chat log between him and Kim, and it was like, yo, he posted before, like, yo, Kim actually has, like, she actually, like, has diarrhea a lot. Like, she poops too much. And then, like, she's like, this is one of Kim's darkest secrets. And Kim was, like, saying some shit, and then Kanye was like, bitch, I know you posted this on the toilet right now. I know you shitting.
I saw that, yeah.
That was so funny. That was so. I know you shitting right now. I know you saying this shit on the toilet. Shut your bitch ass up. Some shit like that.
His like tweets, or at least before, because I'm pretty sure he got like banned.
I know that he stopped, and I think he's back now.
But like his tweets are just like
they are
wild.
GOAT tier. They're really good.
They are legendary.
Yeah, they have been kind of like they have been cornerized from like corny people, but you know, like with the banners and shit, I think that's kind of weird. I wouldn't put a banner up in my room. That's too much. Like the one that's like, I wanna get a room full of mirrors, so I'm surrounded by winners all the time. You know. Like, I agree with the quote, but I'm not going to put that up on my wall, bro. I'm not buying a $50 banner. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, boy. I feel like we got lost here. White Lives Matter. I don't know too much about that.
Oh, yeah. Neither do I.
I know it's, I need to get into the research of that. Is it something like, I have no idea. I have no idea.
Yet again, I have no clue either.
I do agree with the message that White Lives Matter, but I don't. People will be like, man, it's being harder and harder to be a Kanye fan. I'm like, well, I don't really get that one. I don't know. I think he said some shit about George Floyd.
I think I heard about that, but I don't know what he said.
I saw something on TikTok, but I didn't really believe it. It didn't sound really that true. It was like Kanye said that George Floyd died to fentanyl and not.
Oh yeah.
And something on his neck.
That's what it was.
That doesn't make any sense. Like, how would he die to fentanyl right then and there?
Well, the places that like reported on it were like, yeah, it's harder. Like what you said, it's harder to be like a Kanye fan, but the moment he like releases new music, people just flock back to him and like forget this ever happened, and blame this on his like bipolar like disorder. And it's like, yes, that's true, but also it's funny.
Yeah,
So I think he gets a pass with that.
I don't think it's hard to be a Kanye fan at all. I think it's very easy.
Yeah, it's just funny.
I not that Black Lives Matter is bad. It's just like I don't feel like it accomplished anything. Like, to be honest, like there was a whole bunch of scandals. There's a whole bunch of scandals about the company's owners who like got like there's a whole bunch of donations to like help black communities, right? Like, cool. I fuck with that. Like, people who are blacks who are struggling, shit like that. Sorry, I said blacks. So it was weird. But like minorities who are struggling and need help and need money. They bought houses with the donation money and then like just disappeared and just dropped from the company. Like, they took millions of dollars.
I know one of the biggest ones was just an Australian dude, and he just got millions.
And I saw some things about Black Lives Matter. They literally like the fucking like what would you call it? Not parade. Fucking
march
protest, or whatever, like when they're destroying a whole bunch of shit, like they were affecting like black businesses and like black communities, and they basically just hurt themselves. And like 90% of the people there were like not black; they were all like white. They're like black.
Well, it was a bunch of like white people that showed up and were like, "Yeah, we want to destroy things. Let's go! Yeah!"
Yeah, it was like what did that accomplish? You know. It didn't really make any sense. And I think that's what Kanye is saying with the White Lives Matter shit. I don't really know. And nobody really knows what Kanye is saying. Like, nobody has any idea what that fucker is saying at any times at all.
I don't think he knows what he's saying. He's insane.
He's definitely in some manic episode or some shit. He's insane.
That's very common for him.
Yeah. But, like, if that's what he's saying and not just... what else? He's a black man. Of course he supports black people and Black Lives Matter.
Like, that should be natural, yeah.
Yeah, or like maybe you could be saying that there's like too much hate towards white people, but like I don't feel like there's that much hate, like enough to like cry about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think it could just be a protest towards Black Lives Matter, as in that type shit.
I mean, Black Lives Matter is pretty much over. Like, that's not really happening much anymore. Anyways,
because all the money went to fucking
if that is what he's doing, he's a bit late to the party. So I don't think it really has anything to do with saying fucking them.
It's definitely still like a topic. Like, it definitely still.
Yeah, but it's not like nobody cares anymore. Is what I mean. Like, they're not talking about it. They're not talking about it. That's what I'm saying.
It's not Overwatch 2, but it's definitely like it's not the new Fortnite Battle Pass.
Exactly, bro.
I still have not checked that out.
Oh, Overwatch 2
it's not good.
Because both are bad.
Battle Pass.
Both are bad. The Battle Pass.
Yeah.
Fortnite Battle Pass.
I cannot believe the audacity of some of these people, and by some of these people I also mean you, Tyler, to play Overwatch 2.
Yeah, Tyler, you barely played Overwatch 2, and you claimed that you loved it before it went bad. Like, it was the same game the entire time.
Overwatch 1, and what are you talking about?
What I'm saying. It was not good.
I played Overwatch 1 for years. What do you mean?
Josh, is this true? I feel like Tyler never played it that much.
No, he didn't. He did.
Yeah, I played it a shit ton.
He didn't. He just didn't.
He did play it.
I have 100-some hours on fucking Diva alone.
Bro, of course you would play fucking Diva, you fucking queer.
I have like 80-some on Torbjorn.
What is wrong with you? Why are you... Oh, you did play Overwatch. Fucking forget about the Torbjorn God thing. Torbjorn and us or some shit.
Like, Jesus Christ, man.
I completely forgot about that arc, man.
Yeah, it was just super long ago. It was like back in 2019 was like when we stopped playing.
I forgot that you were in Overwatch too.
Yeah, I played it all the time with Scott and Jacob and Matt.
That's my bad. That's on me.
Yeah.
I completely forgot
like,
about that.
From 2019 to from 2016, 17 to 2019, we were like playing it like all the time.
When a game,
Brothers in Christ were addicted.
And when an online game that constantly gets updates and has no reason for a sequel makes a sequel, what makes you think I'm gonna play this game that I haven't played for years and has been trashed?
You guys are misunderstanding. Overwatch 2 is free. It's not like I went out of my way to play it. All I did was download it.
Okay, Tyler. But you had said, you were like, yeah, I went through the process of getting like a fake phone number in order to get it.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, but it didn't take
so
that long.
bad.
It took me
Like,
like 10 minutes to do that.
I haven't played it a single second, and I know it's already bad. Like, even if it is like an okay, like decent game, it's still gonna be dead in a week.
Yeah, it's gonna be dead in a week, but it was fun to play it.
Like Multiverses didn't even last that long, and that was probably a better game. Multiverses.
like I just don't understand the logic. You know?
Yeah.
I had nothing to lose by doing it. It's free.
It's free.
Like,
boy, it's free.
It's literally free.
It's free. Free.
It's free. Like, it's not like I was. Yeah, if I paid $60 to play it, then I agree. Yes.
Put in is not free.
But I played it for like 3 hours. Like, I have not. I did not spend much time.
Do you like it?
I mean, yeah, I like it.
The servers were ass, right?
That was only when it came out, and I didn't play when it came out.
What changed?
They made it 5v5 instead of 5v6. I mean 6v6.
So that's less fun.
No, it's better overall.
Yeah, people say it's better overall because it's not like more like tank sided, because it used to be 2 tanks, 2 DPS, 2 healers.
I heard like D.Va is insanely overpowered now. Even more than she was before.
I don't think they changed like the heroes much.
Like now when she charges, she like does like 50 damage or some shit. Like I saw a TikTok about it. Like how insanely overpowered. She does like 50 damage just when she rushes in. And she has unlimited ammo, and then she can fly away, and then she has a shield, and she has the bump off, and she has the second life, and the fucking giant nuke. Like, she has an insane amount of abilities. Like, she is so static.
Well, okay,
and her ass got even fatter,
here.
which is weird. The porn is gonna go crazy.
Yeah, I was about to say, the good thing about this game is it only took them 4 days to crack the encryption on those.
But on God, the game was just being carried by porn.
No cap.
Like, they just wanted to see like the new fucking Tracer, like fucking sexy Santa skin. Like Santa elf shit. That's why people are playing, so there'd be more porn content.
Tracer's bad.
She's bad, and like she's bad, or like bad she's not attractive?
Not attractive.
She's a lesbian.
She's also British.
Oi, mate. The cavalry is here.
Exactly.
Oi, mate. I'm gonna make you come. Gee whiz, governor. I am Jizzy.
Cheese grommet.
Cheese grommet. The Tracer is coming. Good God. What a massive cock you have. Jesus creepers.
Bro,
Just being British is
her
really
fucked up teeth and shit.
I know.
Cheese grating her cock. She ain't a true toy, girl.
Honestly, if you wanted a really good character, Junker Queen's great.
Oh. What'd you say?
Junker Queen.
Who's that?
Great character.
One of the new characters. It's a big buff woman. It's a big buff woman.
What's the Junkrat? Is that like a Junkrat woman?
It's Junkrat gang.
Is she actually like the counterpart to him?
She's like their boss. From my understanding.
She's so much better. The only downside is she's Australian.
I bet you like that pink-haired buff woman, didn't you?
Zarya?
Yeah.
Not really.
She is so ugly.
That was before my buff woman awakening.
Zarya is gross, bro.
Yeah, she is.
I still.
Her haircut's fucking stupid as well.
I hated seeing her in the video game.
I also didn't like her because whenever I did play Overwatch, her gameplay was scuffed.
Why? Like, I don't have a problem with this shit, but just like, why does every game, every Pride Month, have to just become immediately gay? Like, everything is gay about it. Like, why do you mean? Video games have to be gay and like they act like they care about gay people?
Oh well, it's like it's a forced inclusivity thing.
Yeah, it's just like you don't actually care. You just and it's just like they make the skins free, like in Fortnite. Like, I don't want more shit in my locker room. Like it's already
it's easy, Drake.
Like I don't want it.
Destiny did it just recently. They just went, yeah, you're gay, or whatever. Like here's a emblem code or something.
That's weird. It's just weird.
Or it was like a
it's
code.
easy why they do it. More money.
Like
the gay people have money.
There's no way gay people are that stupid. They're like, oh, fucking Overwatch has gay skins. You have to buy.
Have you seen most of the gay community? I think they might be that stupid.
Damn, Tyler, you're gonna get canceled for saying that one.
Hey man, I'm just saying. I got some of the dumbest takes known to man.
Okay, I am also dumbass. I know one when I see one.
Yeah, what is the worst
That's
take
the same right now. No, but it's just...
You cannot ask me on the fucking top of my head.
It's just weird when Coca-Cola be dropping
some obviously god-awful takes.
Tyler, what about gay Pikachu? The gay card.
I love that gay card. Come on now.
Gay rainbow.
I want the gay Pikachu, man.
No, it's just like I don't. Are they actually making money off of gay people from like doing that shit?
Like I feel like they are.
Because it's like
they definitely are.
Really
they definitely are.
Like,
dudes.
Oh look, it says gay on the ceiling, and then they're like, wow, we're gonna like pay $50 for that.
It's the same shit as like the one time I was at the mall with my friends, and there was like we went to, I think it was Spencer's, and there was a whole bunch of gay shit, like just like gay is great with like rainbows, like pride, just like rainbows.
They eat that shit up. They eat that shit up.
Bro, this is literally the same shit as the people who wear Trump shit, like a Make America Great Again. Like it's the exact same shit.
It's unironically like a rebellion thing.
It's just weird. It's like, why would you wear that? Like, be gay, but why you have to say it on your T-shirt? Like, be a Republican, but why you have to put it on your T-shirt?
Yeah, it's not like I like girls on my shirt. Well, actually, no, that is a thing. Never mind.
I'm straight on my shirt. Like, why would I do that?
I want the real men's shirts. You know what I'm talking about? Like the ones with the
skull. I would never wear a big
fucking rednecks.
Yeah, I want the real men's shirts where I pull out like the skull T-shirt and it says, "Do not like
the Grim Reaper memes."
I don't know. Yeah, like the Grim Reaper memes.
Chicken butt. Guess what? Chicken butt. I shitted in
believe what people say about me. It's all bad.
She said she liked bad boys, so I pooped and not wiped it.
Don't bother calling me. I'm going fishing.
Like the fish want me or something. Women fear me, or beyond. Something like that.
Yeah,
fish want my rod, but women don't. The children get the bait, but the the fish get the bait, but the children
I'd be
don't.
Out fishing.
Like,
oh,
damn!
dude.
Are there that many dumb NPCs? Like, are there?
Yes.
There has to be.
I've seen so many of those people at work.
Somehow I didn't bring this up the entire podcast. But fucking, I bought a giant. I was out with my friend, and we went to Spirit Halloween together, and I bought a giant inflatable baby costume, and after we hang out, I went with my other friend to a local park, and we went skating, and he had a scooter because he likes longboards and shit. He's like one of them guys, and I wore it to the park. And we were like, bro, we have to ride down the bottom of the hill with it. And so that the entire time we were waiting for like cars to not go by because there's always cars on the road. And there were people, everybody was stopping by and like taking pictures of me, and like they were like kids screaming at me, but like, I love your costume. And, like people were already like recording me and shit and taking pictures. And there was just like one lady who just like didn't even recognize I was there, just looked over and looked away, like didn't give a single fuck. I'm like, bro, there has to be an NPC. But yeah, I made a pretty funny TikTok. Try to find it. It was like on my way to the mommies, and I was like bombing the hill on a scooter in the giant fucking inflatable costume. Pretty funny stuff. Did you see it? It was on my Snapchat story, Josh.
I think I did.
Yeah.
But yet again,
I think it got like 200 likes, like 1,000 views. So
I am like barely awake whenever I do see things.
Yeah.
That people post on there. I'm like half asleep half the time because like I get up.
I wake up.
I wake up.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a great song, by the way.
Yeah, I love that song. Destroy Lonely is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wake up, I'm stylish.
I believe in normalizing being a sleepyhead.
Let's normalize being asleep.
Yeah, but I normalize being a sleepyhead personally.
Yeah.
Like, Drake, you ever sleep for like 16 hours, 15 hours?
I used to. During like COVID and shit.
It's great.
Like I would go to sleep at like 7 a.m., wake up at like 7, like a 12-hour sleep.
I know.
Terrible. I would play Assassin's Creed all the fucking time. Like Assassin's Creed Black Flag is all I did that summer.
My God.
Yeah, I was.
Only that?
It was honestly one of the best summers of my life. If I had to look back on it, like low key, I was so invested. Like I almost like cried at the end of the game. Like it is so fucking good.
How many hours do you think you have in Black Flag?
As many as long as the story is. Like not that. Like I just.
So you just speed ran the story?
Well, I didn't speedrun it. Like I definitely like took my time and like I watched every cutscene and I like really got invested in the characters and I did like other shit too. Like I love I was just like cruise around in the boat just listening to sea shanties. Like it was so fucking good.
That is one of the best parts of the game.
Hey up, young sailor boy, listen to me. I'll sing you a song of the fish in the sea. It's windy weather, boys, stormy weather, boys. When the wind calls, we're all together, boys. Johnny
best part of the game.
Johnny wind blows. Like that's video game music. It's so fucking good. It was like it's almost like on the same level as Minecraft music, where it just makes you you're just zoning out and just thinking about existence, and that's just what I was doing. And I was up at like 5 a.m. just like playing that game. Like I didn't have a job, I didn't have no girl, I had no worries, no responsibilities, just sitting there having the best time of my life. That was one of the greatest summers.
Basically what I'm saying is like sleeping for like 12 hours, 15 hours. Like I did that just to like as a side thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like I did that, I think, what was it, Tyler? Last weekend?
Yeah.
And I've been doing that like just because a homie just don't want to get up. So like,
I feel that.
I slept probably that entire weekend, at least 26 hours.
Yeah, I found myself doing that a lot less because I just don't have time for it. Like I have shit to do. And also, it's like when I have a day off, like a full day off, I don't want to waste it.
Well, the thing is that I get like my weekends off.
I wish I did. That would be great. I work basically every weekend. Can't you just like
change the days that you have off?
I would, but I need hours. And
so
Fridays
you could
and
change
Saturdays.
The days you have off.
Yeah, and it's also like nobody else works the weekends because they don't want to. So basically, I have to. Like most people call off or like request to not work on weekends.
Mm-hmm.
So like they need somebody to be there, and it's like they don't have any other. And maybe in a couple weeks I can start doing that because I just hired a new cook, and I could just like prank her and get her to do all like fucking weekends, because then I'll have someone to cover for me. But she just started like a week ago, so I'll have to wait probably like 2-3 weeks until she's like fully trained and can be there by herself. And I'm like, fuck you, bitch, you working all the time.
It just becomes like no longer your responsibility.
Exactly, because like now it's my responsibility, but I don't want the responsibility.
Well, from the sounds of things, you're leaving the place anyway.
I am actually. I'm applying to places right now. It's honestly just a terrible work environment.
Like, it really is. Like, I can't imagine leaving where I am right now to go somewhere else.
What do you mean?
Because, honestly speaking, like, just in general, right? Like the environments for other places. Like I get what you were trying to say. Like, where you work is a like god awful like work environment.
Yeah.
But like just in general, like the workforce right now just sucks.
Like you're saying, you have a good easy job right now.
Yeah. Like I'm completely fine with what I do.
You're making more money than me too. No, two people tried to fight at the place I work at. The one's a 56-year-old man who lives at a mental hospital and is like insane, and the other's a 28-year-old loser.
Jesus.
Yeah, and he was like, the old man like walked away and wasn't watching the counter like the screen where the pizzas come up on, because he's an old man and is like insane. So like, and then he then fucking 20-year-old loser got mad and was like, "Hey, you're supposed to watch that." And then one of the managers was like, "Hey, you guys forgot pizza." I'm like, "Yo, we didn't forget the pizza," because I run the line there. I'm the head guy. I'm top G there. I'm like, "We didn't forget the pizza." And then they called back like, "Oh yeah, you guys didn't forget the pizza. I see it." I'm like, "Yep, I knew that because I'm that guy." And then Jeff's going, because he's just saying, he's like, "You guys forgot the pizza. You fucking dumbass. Forgot the pizza. Forgot the pizza. You guys forgot the pizza." And then 20-year-old Lou's were going, "We didn't forget the pizza. You fuck you, asshole. We didn't forget it. See, he said we didn't forget it." I'm like, I don't even care. I don't care about my job. So I didn't even say anything. I tried to bring him up. He's like, "Fuck you. Let's take this outside," the old man says. And then Tim goes, "Yeah, let's go right now, buddy," and flips him off. And then my manager's like, "Nope, I'm shutting that down. You guys aren't fighting. Not on my shift." I'm like, bro, how the fuck is this guy such a loser? He's gonna fight a 56-year-old man over nothing, literally nothing. Like,
well, people be searching for that nowadays. They just want to fight for the sake of fighting.
Like this dude that I'm talking about gets drove to work by his mom. He has meth teeth. He doesn't he doesn't have a license. He's making the same amount of money as I am, and I'm 18 years old. This is my first fucking job. Like, he's an absolute loser.
That's an L.
Like, no hate to the managers or like the people who've been there for a long time and are actually making decent money. No hate at all. But the people who are like that and acting like they're better than like other people, no, bro.
Yeah,
you need to learn your place. Learn your place.
Know your gang, know your gang.
That's a Playboy Cardi
but
song.
Like, basically, what I was saying was like, right now the environment just overall for every place just sucks.
Yeah.
Like, it is not good anywhere.
How do you know that?
Because everywhere that I've heard, like, everybody that I talk to is just like, "Don't come here, place is bad." Like, I've talked to like so many people about this, and it's like everybody that I talk to is just like, everywhere that they work is like, "Yeah, don't come here, place is bad. We are not like respected in any way, shape, or form."
Oh, like they're not treating people like people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how my like first job was before the one I'm working at now at Pizza Slut. Like, you just like, I was supposed to get tips, but I never got tips at all. It's like, and I was a minor too. I was supposed to get a break at least every, I think it's 5 hours. I never got a break. I worked an 11-hour shift.
Ooh.
Yeah, criminal.
That sucks.
Like, I was happy to get hours, but like, it was just like, why like, I'm not even getting a break. And like, we would be so dead sometimes. Like, we would not have an order of like 45 minutes. I'm just standing. I cannot sit down. I'm like, what? Can I please just sit down? Like, nope, you have to stand. I'm like, why?
Well,
and I wasn't allowed. I wasn't allowed to lean on the table that we made the food on either. I'm like, please let me at least lean, bro. Like, nope, you're putting your dirty ass on there. I'm like, bro, I can't. What am I supposed to do? I just stand straight like a fucking pole.
Like, well, as a 5-hour, you're supposed to get at least a 15-minute break wherever you are.
Yeah. I get a 30-minute break at Pizza Slut. It's pretty cool.
That is big.
Yeah, it's nice.
Because I know right now I technically get a 30 and a 15.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's so nice.
But also, like, at the end of my night, I get finished with like everything really early on. With whatever I have to do.
Yeah.
So then I'm just like, I can just sit around for like 2 hours.
Can I get a job there?
I mean, yeah, probably.
Like, if I refer you, will you get money?
No.
Really? A lot of places are like that. If Tyler comes to work at Pizza Slut and he tells them that he knows me and I referred them to work at Pizza Slut, I will get money for it. I'll get like $150.
Really?
Yeah. My one friend told me who works at Weiss, if I worked there, I would get $10 an hour, which is also really nice. She would get money for it, and I would get money for it too.
So they have like a sign-on bonus.
Yeah, I think it's like a $300 bonus.
That's not bad.
It's really good. That's like basically a paycheck for just knowing somebody.
Well, okay. The problem that I have with, like, technically speaking, where I am, is that the way that they do things is really backwards.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm a 3 to 11, right? I work from 3 to 11 o'clock at night.
That sucks.
Yeah. But the way that they want to do, like, certain raise things is through, like, shift differential. So, starting at 3 o'clock, I start earning shift differential, which is 20 cents extra an hour. So, I realized that technically days where, like, for example, we have to, like, come in early.
Yeah.
Or, like, it's, like, a, special, like, holiday for, other people.
Mm-hmm.
We technically have to take a pay cut those days to come in early because we don't get shift differential until 3.
So what, you don't get paid for those hours, or you don't get paid as much?
We don't get paid the extra amount
Damn.
that we would normally be paid for the raise.
That sucks.
So we have to basically take a pay cut those days to come in early. So, like, for example, snow days. Yeah. We would have to come in at 7 in the morning, stay until 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and literally we get, like, I think we get, like, 20 cents extra that day.
That's dope.
Like, in total.
Wait.
Where it's like, normally...
You still get paid hourly, right? Like, you're not just...
Yeah, we get paid hourly.
Okay.
But, like, our raise does not hit us until 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So, like, right now, as it stands, I get 20 cents for every hour I'm there past 3.
Whoa.
You get what I'm saying?
Well, I thought it was the bonus is 20 cents on what your hour is. Like, if you're getting paid 10, you get paid 10.20. Are you saying you get paid 20 cents for that hour?
Yeah.
What?
On top of our hourly pay.
What? Wait, what?
Yes, it is $10.20. It's $10.20.
You are so hard to understand.
Yes.
Josh, it's just Greg, it's just $10.20. It's just $10.20.
Okay, well, it's not that big a deal then. If you're getting paid 20 cents an hour, that's insane. That's criminal.
No, he's not getting. He's not working at fucking the Krusty Krab.
Tyler, back me up here. He just said that's what's happening.
He is stupid
That's what's happening. I'm being unjustly, like, prosecuted.
Because some places will do that shit. Like, they won't pay you for overtime. Like, oh, we'll just pay you 20 cents. Like, so you're still getting paid overtime. You know what I mean? Yeah, I thought that's what some shit you were saying.
Well, the thing is that they gave us, like, a conventional raise of, like, I think it was, like, $1.
To get a raise at Pizza Slut, you have to be working there for 3 months, 90 days, and then you get an evaluation. And that depends how much your raise is. But I don't know how much a raise is there. So I don't know if it's even worth
the thing that we had to do is, like, the way that it works for us is it's completely through contract. So they'll have us signed on for, like, I think it's like 2 or 3 years.
Whoa.
I think it's 2 years.
Well, you have to work there for 2 years?
Well, you don't have to. You can dip out, but it's sort of like a thing of if you quit during that time, you have to pay back the money that they pay you ahead of time.
What?
Yeah.
That doesn't mean, like, you can't leave.
Basically. Like, because people will, like, commonly ask, like, if we wanted to quit, what would be the best time to quit? And the business manager literally said never.
If you want to not lose money. That's so fucked.
Because the way that they do payroll is they pay you, like, 2 weeks ahead of time.
That's crazy to think that if I worked there and went through one contract, I'd be 20 years old. Insane to think about.
Yeah.
That quickly.
But, the way it works is we get paid, like, bi-weekly.
Yeah.
So, it'll be... It's weird, because our timesheets go... We work 1 week, get paid, and then we work another week, it finishes out our timesheet, and then we work another week, and we get paid again.
People who get paid weekly, I wish I were you.
Yeah.
Getting paid weekly sounds so much better.
Tyler, you get paid weekly or bi-weekly?
Yeah,
You get paid weekly?
Yeah.
No fucking way.
On God?
That's the main reason I wake so much fucking less than you. It's not every 2 weeks, it's 1 week for me.
Bro, why don't you so, you told me you make $80 a week.
Well,
That's
on average.
still dick. I make twice as much as you. Maybe more than that. My one paycheck was $400.
That's completely dependent on his hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have sporadic hours. It's different every week.
I'm part-time, so I have the same thing.
Well, he has West for some reason. I don't get it.
Yeah, he that's what I'm saying. I've offered to Tyler that I will take him to a job. If he works anywhere around where I work, I will take him there. And there's a place there that offers $13.50 an hour, and he doesn't want to do it.
I mean, if you actually enjoy what you're doing, Tyler, I would move.
And he doesn't. He hates his job.
Tyler, you hate your place.
I mean, I might hate the other place more though.
Yeah,
and besides, I don't want to. As I said,
three-letter place I want to go to.
As I said, I'm not relying on my little brother to take me to work. I don't have to go. I don't want to go to my boss. My little brother actually can't give me a ride, so I can't go. If I cannot go there myself, I am not working.
That is a fair assumption.
Okay, we'll just get a license then, asshole.
Technically speaking, I walk to work.
You like to
work?
On God. Honestly, yeah. There are if I have 3 days off, I'll be like, man, I want to go work.
Well, no. I walk to work.
Oh, I thought you said you want to work.
No, are you kidding me? I hate work.
I hate work when I I'm just fucking around. No, I'll have to work a 7-hour shift at 4 o'clock right after school on Fridays, because I work basically every Friday. It'll be Friday, and then people are like, oh, it's Friday, so fucking great. Not fucking for me, because we close at 11, which means I won't get home until 12:30. And some nights I have to take my one coworker home because the old man's insane and can't drive. So I have to take him home. So I won't be home until 12:30, 12:45, 1 a.m. is when I finally get to be in bed. And I have to work 7 hours at that fucking place. And that's for me, a Friday for me is from 7 to 7. It's 7 o'clock to no, wait, what? Let me do the math here. I wake up at 7 o'clock on Friday.
He is confused.
I work at 7 o'clock on Friday. And then I get home around 12:30. How many hours is that, dog?
I don't know. I'm not.
Wait, what did you just say?
Yeah, wait.
When do you go to work?
No. I'm saying the start of my day. Because school is.
Oh, how long you're awake is what you're asking.
Well, school is adds on to your day. You know what I mean? It's not work, but it's not just sitting in your house doing nothing. You're using your brain the entire time. You have to wake up early. You're doing something that you don't want to do. You know what I mean?
I think your mic's fucked.
What do you mean?
It's just making weird noises.
Your mic is buzzing.
What? What is happening?
But it's just
Okay. 8 hours, I get an hour-long break. Yeah.
For real? Yo,
anytime above 6 hours, you get 30 minutes.
Hello?
That's big.
Hello?
And if you work less than that, you don't get a break.
Yo, Jit.
No wonder I ain't seen nobody managing the store, man. Everybody on break for the hour, you know what I'm saying?
It's because there's only 2 people working at a time. So most of the time, the person that watches the register also has to go stock stuff. Alright.
Sorry, I had to go watch.
It's still broken.
Look at my asshole in the mirror. Anyway, podcast is gonna end soon. This one's been a very long.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's been a really long episode.
So I just want to do the math here. If I wake up at 7 o'clock, which I actually wake up at 6:30. Let's do 6:30.
Poor listeners.
6:30 to 6:30 to 12. Here, let me get.
He's having problems doing math.
No, I have my phone's being slow. It's not me. It's not me. I swear. It's not my brain.
It's not even is this?
Sorry. My phone's being slow.
It's 18 hours, Drake. Drake, it's 18 hours. It's 18 hours. It's 18 hours. It's 18 hours. It's 18 hours.
Nope, my calculator.
18. Oh my god.
It's getting worse.
18 hours.
What a shocker, that's what I said.
It's so funny.
I don't hear this shit. I don't hear it. But anyway, my days are 18 hours. 18 hours. It's crazy. Like, my day's harder than y'all's. Okay?
No way, no.
Huh.
In a way. What do you mean by that?
I'm basically using my brain, working for 18 hours.
Well,
School plus
technically
job is
speaking,
insane.
That's on you, man.
It's not on me. It's on the school.
Yeah.
I didn't sign up for school.
Well, technically speaking, you didn't have to sign up for a job.
Okay, but I would rather have a job than school.
You know.
Like, of
yeah,
course,
that's
I'm
kinda on
never
you.
not going to go to school. I'm always going to go to school and do my homework and shit. Because I
Even
want
though
to have a career.
you have taken many days and just been like, no.
No, that was one, maybe two. The last day I missed was for real.
It's only October, and he's already taken 2 days.
3 now.
3?
Well, last time I ate KFC, that was bad. And I shit it very hard.
I was trying to warn him not to do it.
He sat there and watched me scarf it down. I was like,
He ate it cold. He really doubled down. He didn't even microwave it.
I was like, it's kind of funny feeling. It's like harder
Drake,
than usual.
I hope you know, you are not alone in that endeavor. Tyler
Bro.
tells me not to eat things because they are room temp. I do that all the time.
Is it specifically with like chicken though?
I mean, it has been, yeah.
Because there's it's specific. I usually I heat up my food after it's like leftovers. But since I was a little kid, if we have leftover chicken, I always eat it cold. I won't warm it up.
Whoa, why?
I don't know. And it's always I'm sitting in front of the fridge eating it, and I throw it in the trash can and walk away. I never sit down. 90% of me eating is not sitting down enjoying the food. It's just me eating it. Like as soon as like if I cook eggs like a sandwich.
Eating
See, I watched him try and shove a whole muffin in his mouth the other day.
I try so hard to eat shit with like the littlest amount of gulps. Like I choke.
Why?
Like I feel like I'm getting
Why
worse
do you
at it.
speedrun eating?
I don't know. I don't.
And then he says with a straight face, I love these muffins. I wish I could have them more often, and eats it in one bite. Like, my brother in Christ, maybe if you took your time.
No, bro. People look at me so weird when I eat salad that I eat it so fucking quick. Like, you're really hungry.
Salad.
I'm like, nah.
You just go in with like a fork and just go.
He ate a salad the other day in 1 minute, or less.
No way!
Like seconds.
It was definitely less.
It took longer to put the dressing on than eat the salad, bro, I swear.
Are you for real?
Yeah. And at school, people know to give me their food they don't want. Like in the mornings for breakfast, everybody gives me their toast. Nobody likes the toast except for me.
I love the toast!
I am the kid at school that like actually enjoys the school food.
Are you kidding me? Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I buy double. Like I eat so much fucking food. Last year, lunches were
That's because
free.
me and you always live in the fucking dumpster. I love the fucking school food as well.
Yeah.
That pizza fucking slaps. I don't care what everyone else says.
Pizza rocked.
The pizza's like gone through like phases of being worse and like getting better. Like sometimes it just like tastes bad.
What do you think about like their like chicken sandwiches?
Oh, fucking phenomenal.
I
know. I fucked those things up.
Oh my god, they're so good. They're so fucking good.
Their chicken nuggets.
No, listen.
Are fire.
I don't know. Maybe it's just like the chicken tasted like maybe it's because I was younger. But I remember the spicy chicken sandwich at middle school hitting so fucking astronomically hard.
It's raw. It is like it does.
It's so
slaps,
good.
Dude.
It's so good. I feel like it tasted better back then. Maybe it was like more. It was like redder back then. It was so good. I was like, bro, this shit's like genuinely tasty. This shit's so good.
I don't know what it is, but like
popcorn chicken bowl.
Oh, dude!
Oh my god!
That.
Oh my walking Tokyo. Oh fuck! Oh god! I come thinking about it. People just shit on it for no reason, man. Like sometimes it's bad, but like school food 90% of the times is I'm excited for lunch.
Okay.
Like I don't even talk at lunch when there's food. Like when we're eating, I'm not speaking. Like I'm not talking to any of my friends. I'm just fucking.
Yeah, the only thing is you do have to make sure to smell the milk before you drink it sometimes.
What smell
That is
it?
true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
raw
shake
milk.
it. Raw? Why are you saying raw?
Because
It's
it is raw.
spoiled.
It's disgusting.
I've never had spoiled milk before.
What?
It was beyond spoiled. Like I don't know what the fuck was wrong with that milk.
I think at school I've never had the spoiled milk.
I've had curdled like milk.
That's crazy. I've been going to school there since 5th grade. I've never once had that issue.
Bro, it would happen to me and Scott like all the fucking time.
Yeah.
You were getting your curse, bro. The milk doesn't.
It was me and Scott would. I literally always smell milk now. I always smell milk now because of how bad that was.
Yeah.
It must have happened like 10 times.
Yeah, you guys had that happen so often. I remember you guys would like smell your milk.
None of my friends have ever told me about that. I've never seen anybody in lunch,
Fucking me and Scott like fucking did it once.
Are you going out of your way to find spoiled milk? Are you picking up
No,
the heavy ones?
I would just pick up the first one. The date was fine. Everything was fine. But it was literally like rancid.
It'd be a misprint, right?
No, I think maybe like the milk sat out of the cooler.
It was probably wasn't in the cooler. Yeah.
But the benefit that I have is that I still get school food.
Well, because like milk, most of the time when it goes bad, it's because it's not kept cool, and not the expiration date. Like,
what do you think about the apple juice they have?
It's apple juice is like I don't know. It's good, but I don't love it.
Yeah, like
I love apple juice.
I'll drink it if it's like offered to me or given to me. But like
Tyler, the school we went to before's apple juice was amazing.
Goated.
It was in the weirdest cups too. Like it was like the pull off like metal tab. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like the weird like plastic. It was so much better though. You gotta try it, Josh. You gotta get some of that shit. It's so good.
I gotta smuggle myself in.
What you gotta do is get a giant trench coat and do the reverse psychology and say you aren't a kid.
And also mention that you're not a school shooter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You gotta like get on Tyler's shoulders or some shit. Like we are one student. We are here for one lunch, please.
Tyler, think about how tall we'd be.
Probably like 6 foot.
Okay.
We'd be like over 10 feet, dickhead.
4 foot.
We're both
like 3'2". Probably like 4'4".
Drake stands on top of me. I'll be the middleman.
You want to do like a triple decker?
Yeah.
Let's do the podcast. Trying to get a movie theater. See boobs.
How about
podcast sees boobs for first time.
I got you. How about we have a podcast episode where we all go in, like, in trench coats, but yet again separate trench coats.
What is the point? We're all adults.
No, we go in a movie theater with trench coats. Like all of us have trench coats.
Josh,
whenever we actually get to the movie, we start filming the movie.
When are we gonna do face reveals and shit? Because I feel like if we could do like skits and shit, they'd be funny. Like we can go out in public and do stuff.
Why do you want us to do like a face reveal?
It would be more fun. We could do intros.
Be noticed by like 6 people.
Okay, so if we get big, we'll do it.
I just don't personally like the look of my face. I don't know.
Well, I love
but I'm okay with like showing off.
Yeah. All right. This podcast episode has been very long.
How long has it been?
Probably well over an hour.
Because I know right now I gotta like turkey
Turkey?
I got a turkey.
Turkey?
I got a turkey downstairs that is like bounding my name right now.
Oh, you mean like a live turkey?
Yeah.
Fucking running around.
He's just in my living room, man.
Bro's chilling. He watching Rick and Morty on the couch right now.
I tried to cut him and everything.
He's just too chill. He's just too chill. I just don't want to do it. Like, we homies.
Yeah, like the thing is that me and him have been through a cycle together already. You know what I'm saying?
You know, like how like on Thanksgiving,
Peter Griffin fights the chicken. That's me and him.
Oh, you
but,
have like a love.
We're better now. We're reformed.
Oh, okay. Did you happen to get a video of that?
Oh, I mean, if
report
you
you to the human, the fucking child, fucking animal protection services.
You're gonna report me to the ASPCA for a turkey?
Is that what that shit is? ASPCA?
The ASPCA?
the A pissy.
You'd report me for that? On God? Just having a turkey downstairs?
No, you know, like the president. What the fuck is wrong with our country, bro? Every Thanksgiving, we pardon a turkey. Like, what the fuck?
We did pardon the turkey.
This one can chill.
This one doesn't have to get. This one doesn't have to die.
There was a movie about that. Fucking, what was that chicken movie called? Fucking, where they go time traveling. Like, what the fuck?
Chicken Run!
No, not Chicken Run. It was a different one. It was a newer one. Chicken Run was the old one. Fucking.
There's a sequel?
I don't know. It was completely. It was about a turkey that got pardoned and time traveled and shit.
What?
And goes back to the Indian turkeys. It's so vague.
You are describing like something like you were describing a student film right now. There is no way.
I'm telling you, bro. It's real. It's not.
I don't doubt that it's real. I feel like I remember what you're talking about, but I have no fucking clue.
Bro, Chicken Little is about a chicken with the sky falling, Josh. It's very realistic.
Movie.
See?
It's a movie about aliens.
That movie, like, really had a cultural awakening with some people.
Who's the real alien here? That's the question.
I mean, like, are you asking us?
Who are the real aliens?
Huh.
Makes you think.
No, just cut the podcast.
That's you know, we might do that. Should we do that?
I think we should.
Gave me motherfucking metamorphosis. She gave me motherfucking metamorphosis. She gave me motherfucking metamorphosis. She gave me motherfucking metamorphosis. Yeah, we evolving like we Pokemon, I'm catching shit. We changing shit up, light it up, and now we smoking piss. Don't even like it when she talking fucker or a fist. Put that bitch against the wall, call it crucifix. Got that bitch all on her knees, told her suck my dick.